So Damon walks the plank, he takes a leap of faith in mankind.
Hi, hello. This is it's not really a personal ad, it's a personal message for David Mitchell from Peep Show. Hi David, it's Lizzie. I can't seem to tweet you anymore because I seem to have been blocked, and I can't turn up at your front door anymore because of the restraining order. Yes, anyway, no, I'm contacting you just because basically I think we'd be perfect together. We've got a lot in common. For example, you like Inspector Morse, I like Inspector Morse. You like Fawlty Towers, I like Fawlty Towers. You like ladies in high heels, I am a lady who wears high heels, and oh, the list could go on. You can just pop round next door, because I live next door, which makes the restraining order a bit awkward, because I have to climb in through my bathroom window and live in the bathroom, which isn't great. Contact me, we can go out for a drink, then go on holiday, get married and have babies.
What was that?
That was Lizzie. She's lonely, desperate and single, and in need of a serious good lamp.
Is there anyone else? I mean, are there any more?
Nah.
Kieran, what have you been doing for the last 2 weeks?
Networking.
Alright, networking where?
You know, places, you know, we're going to need to tap. You know, like Roxy, Strawberry Moons, Chocodero, Browns on Old Street. Oh, I've got receipts.
For what?
Expenses, that's what the loan's for, isn't it?
No.
What? Just a few nibbles, you know, a few drinks, phone calls, dances, business cards.
What business cards? Are you taking the piss?
No, man, that's slick.
Kieran, you little pervert. Hand them over.
No.
Kieran, I'll show them to Isabel.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you're right, I wouldn't. I absolutely wouldn't. You're absolutely right. I'm pleased you were here to, you know, confirm that.
Alright, yeah? Frigid.
Kieran, look. I got the business loan, I got the company registered, and I got the legal work put through. I met up with the web designer so we could develop it so it was ready to go.
I didn't realise we were making a list, Poles, yeah?
Oh, but you had one job to do. One, get people in.
Yeah, and I have, haven't I?
No, you've got a person, not people. Singular, not plural. I knew I shouldn't have left you alone with this.
Oh, shush you mush, sweetheart. I don't need you mothering me, right? I'm a professional, yeah?
But Kieran, this business needs people. We need people in order to introduce them to other people. Yeah, we can't do that with one person. What are we going to do? Send her a ready meal and a candle and tell her to knock herself out? I told you we needed a clear and strong marketing campaign.
I've done an advert.
What?
Last week, I've done an advert.
Have you?
Yeah, and I got us a potential spot on TV within budget. No, I haven't been sitting around with a thumb up the arse, you know.
Have you?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Yeah, of course you can, yeah. Hang on. Alright, Poles. Get your popcorn ready. They are going to flood in when they see this.
Oh.
Well, I know.
Kieran.
Polly?
Look, it's a really valid effort, and I'm actually really pleased you used your initiative on something, but
There's always a but, Poles.
no, just listen, it's just that there's no telephone number, there's no website address, I mean, there wasn't even a company name. I mean, how are people meant to find that special someone if they don't know where to look?
Fuck.
Yeah. Honestly, between you and me, I was surprised. I fully expected to see 2 minutes of softcore porn and Kieran grinning madly, but, you know, I'm not saying it struck a chord or anything, but it was almost moving. Almost. But, you know, I guess it just shows our need for coherent communication and a strong brand message.
Did you have any ideas?
Yeah. Just something really rough that I put together last night. But...
Okay. You like Disney, don't you?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, it's life, but with a guaranteed happy ending.
And is a happy ending important to you?
I thought it was. Once, but...
You grind your balls into the ground and yet she still criticises. I'm not criticising, you know, it's who she is. I know she's only doing it because she wants things to be perfect. I mean, I'm not saying she lacks creativity or imagination, but I genuinely don't think she can see things from a bloke's point of view.
Incidentally, where did you find the girl in the advert?
My cousin.
But you kissed her.
I think we need a new advert, Poles.
Okay, look, let's do some in-depth market research. Let's look at what our competitors' actual angle is. Let's look at what people really want, and let's look at what can make us unique.
Yeah.
Kieran.
What?
It's market research. I do not expect to see any expenses. I'll call you tomorrow and we'll put it all together by July the 1st.
Fine.
We're doing good. It's going to be okay.
Yeah, I know. Polls. Match.com, my single friend, adult friend finder, yeah? They're all online, they're all faceless, you don't know who's behind the whole thing, they're like cheap and dirty motels, yeah? But what we should do, as our research showed, is that we should be different. We should have a personal service, a dedicated service, you know? I mean, these people are putting their trust and happiness in our hands, they have to know we care.
Yeah, absolutely, but I mean, there's a line, isn't there? We can't...
No, I mean, we don't just want to be another database of people and leave them to it. I mean, clearly that doesn't work. I mean, that's why these people are single. That and the obvious. But we should be different. We should be a bespoke and dedicated service where we actually get to know all the people who sign up so we can pair people properly. So it's not just them shooting in the dark.
Okay, but what did you mean by get to know them?
We date them first.
What?
Oh, we take them for a drink.
A coffee?
Well, yeah, I mean, whatever they want. And we ask them all sorts of first date questions, you know. But we find out about previous relationships in a respectful way and we build a trust. I mean, that's what the recruitment business is about, Poles. That's what brings success. You know, people today want to know that they're important, that they're listened to, and that they can trust the advice they get.
Okay, so wait, so what you're saying is that people contact us and then they send in their video with their details and we meet them.
In person?
Yes, in person. To really get to know them so that we can introduce them to a suitable match. So we'll literally be the matchmakers.
Exactly.
That's actually a good idea.
You meet the guys, I'll meet the girls.
Is that wise?
Yeah, definitely.
Why?
Well, think about it, Poles, right? If you meet the guys, or if you meet the girls and I meet the guys, right? It's going to seem like an interview. It's going to be really informal. I mean, we're not going to get to know any people, really. I mean, we want to see what they're like with members of the opposite sex, and this is the only way to do it.
Okay, we'll trial it, but obviously if somebody asks...
Well, like who?
Well, I don't know, someone who's a bit shy or fragile.
Yeah, they're the best ones, Poles. They're desperate.
We're providing a service, so if somebody requests, you know, if another man requests to meet yourself or another woman with me, then naturally we'll do that.
Fine. It won't be a problem then.
There is this one thing.
There always is.
No, it's just an if, but what if we get thousands of people applying? I mean, we can't meet them all.
Poles, if we're getting thousands, we get others involved, don't we? I mean, we're here to be successful, and a measure of success is growth. Oh, thank you. And if we get that many, we'll just take on the fit ones. Well, it was inspired, really. I mean, this way it works for all my key strengths. You know, I didn't set up this business to just sit at a computer screen like every other plank. I mean, this way it's about getting out there, developing relationships and meeting new people, you know, getting excited about what you do.
Do you think single women will feel comfortable with you?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my mates used to call me Shagger.
Really?
Nah. Just tickling your undercarriage, ain't I?
Not really.
Just a bit.
No.
A little bit?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No. No, 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 no.
go, guys? Things seem to be moving in a positive way since we were last with you.
Yeah, no, things are good. Things are happening. Took a little while, didn't it? But it's all coming together, and you're actually feeling very excited.
Yeah, I mean, it's
the website, isn't it? I mean, the website's looking great, easy to use. I mean, people are having just come across it, signing up to it already, and that's even before, you know, the real marketing campaigns happened. And I don't know, it's like there's actual love in the air.
Yeah, you see, the idea...
So what's the next step? Where do you go from here?
Well, I mean, our first London lovers have paid their first subscription fees. We've got our first client meetings happening on Monday, haven't we?
Certainly do, yeah.
The new advert has been rescheduled for this week. It's nothing extravagant but tasteful. We've got some visual adverts being put together as we speak by a friend who's agreed mates rates for, you know, publication space that we've bought. And I don't know, I guess we take it slow and see what happens from there. I think the nature and what we're doing will feature and rely heavily on word of mouth. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what the idea requires.
Yeah, it's a really great idea, I think, yeah.
My favourite colour is blue because I like blue tack, and my favourite flowers are snowdrop. And I love Gone with the Wind, and I have a small crush on Clark Gable. But I also love Stephen Fry and People Who Mumble. Sorry. I've been single for a while, but that's okay. I'd really like to meet someone who I can laugh with, who's outgoing and happy to just wake up in the morning and take the day as it comes. If we end up at the zoo, we end up at the zoo. I have a bike. Just someone who's spontaneous, outgoing and not too serious. Oh, and is happy to go paddling singing Carole King at the top of their voice. Or won't judge me when I do it.
Untangle every weave of fate, defy the three spinsters. He's your best mate, and I can be saved by a wink and a familiar voice say,